Oh no, where have I gone? Ah, there I am. Hello, everyone. It's showtime. Ah, look at it. True gaming right there. We could be playing this. We could be playing this. You know what's bullshit? Bomberman Act Zero doesn't work on the Xbox One. Okay, so you're probably wondering what's going on. What's happening? Well, the answer there is very simple. So I kind of ended up with an Xbox One. A friend of my brother's was given an Xbox One by somebody, and he didn't want it. So I had to. He said to my brother, "Do you want it?" And then my brother phoned me and said, "Do I want it?" And well, I didn't really have a place to put it, but my parents are their DVD player is on its way out, so they're gonna adopt this Xbox One to play DVDs on, and I have something to play while I'm cat sitting. Everyone wins. But before I send it over, we may as well stream something from it, right? And so here we are with Rare Replay. Just hang on 2 seconds. I just need to. Is the? Hold on. Oh. Okay. I don't think the sound's playing. I tell you, we'll just boot up Nights real quick. Oh, bloody hell! I bet I know what this is. Hang on. Audio. Oh wait, hang on. Maybe it's this. No, this. Okay, hang on. Oh wait, no, I can hear it. Okay, it's fine. It's just really quiet. That's all. I tell you what, let's just check with Nights into Dreams. Hang on. I did test this earlier. I promise. I did have this working. Oh, hey, there we go. Can everyone hear it? Apparently this does have HDCP, but sometimes it decides not to. There's something about switching the power settings. Okay, sounds good, right? Because the sound is extremely important. That's probably a bit loud. Oh, syncing cloud storage. Okay. Well, that works. That's good. Okay, so we're playing Rare Replay. And this has an intro that we have to watch in silence. So I'm going to mute myself.
It's a Rare Replay, we're here to say, get ready for an all-star show. There's 13 games in our hall of fame. They cast, they smash, let's hurry up and go. The dog beast loves a fight in store for pimples, it's a match. Cooper's run by coolies while Conker grabs the cash. Jetman scorches aliens with heat on his jetpack. There's buildings to demolish and they're mounting to attack. It's a Rare Replay, but don't dismay if you play it through these games before. We guarantee there's more to see. Across there's mass to internets below. Joanna's girls are wanted villains squarely in her sights. The Sabre Man becomes a werewolf every single night. Jetpac.
We're almost ready, tightened in the lights.
Let's get on your cameo pinatas. All the games you know we blew our budgets on the song just so you can play them all. It's a Rare Replay, a grand display for players that are old and new. 30 years of laughs and cheers. Present, hooray, it's time for Rare Replay.
I thank you.
There you go. Yeah, that's... they blew their entire budget on that. So, this is weird. This is kind of a weird collection. Yeah, this is Battletoads. So, right. Okay, how do I explain this? So, this is the 30-year anniversary collection for Rare. Previously Rareware. Previously Ultimate Play the Game. At some point, Zilek Electronics. I have not played Cameo. I have not played. I've never played Cameo. They can't make me. So, before we get to our feature presentation, let's take a look at what's actually on here. So, the idea was 30 games for 30 years, which makes sense. I know that Jetpac was 83. I know this collection came out in 2015. Rare themselves was formed in 85, but they own all of their ZX Spectrum stuff, so, you know, that's why the dates don't match up. But we have Jetpac, Lunar. Well, you know what? We'll skip those because we'll be seeing them all later. The first NES game is Slalom. We got RC Pro-Am, Cobra Triangle, Snake Rattle and Roll, Solar Jetman. I am rattling off the list of games, not list of hardest any NES games ever made. Digger T-Rock. Never heard of it. RC Pro-Am 2. Still never heard of it. Killer Instinct Gold. This is the only Killer Instinct on here. The N64 one. Blast Core. Banjo Kazooie. It'll never catch on. Jet Force Gemini. Actual best Rareware game. Perfect Dark. Banjo Tooie. Conker's Bad Fur Day. The N64 one. Not the Xbox one. Grabbed by the Ghoulies. Given a native port for Xbox One. Cameo Elements of Power, which I've not played. I actually want to on my own time. Yeah, Battletoads was famously played by a dog live on stream. Perfect Dark Zero, which I know so little about. I've never seen a screenshot or a single video of it in action. Viva Pinata. Jetpac Refueled. Another Viva Pinata. And Banjo-Kazooie Nuts and Bolts. Hi, Roto13. Yeah, I was a big fan of Perfect Dark, and I just no interest. Just absolutely nothing. So you might notice that there's a bit of a... They kind of slow down a bit. Yeah, no, they had to include her. Everyone loves this character design specifically. So, I actually like Grab by the Ghoulies. I think it's pretty interesting. But this is, to put it politely, an incomplete list of games. So there's obviously, like, a lot missing, right? There's no way they can do a full company lineup, right? So you might think, oh, well, the obvious stuff is, you know, Donkey Kong Country and GoldenEye aren't here. GoldenEye is a separate download, but if you had the digital version of this, you got it for free in 2023, so, like, 8 years ago. If you bought this 8 years ago, it paid off. So Donkey Kong Country, GoldenEye, 007, they're out. But there's also a lot of other games that are out. So there's no SNES games. Absolutely none. My guess is they figured the only two games on there that would have been worth it would be Battletoads in Battle Maniacs and Killer Instinct. I was about to get to that. Because in the NES era, there were two forms of Rare. There was, we're making the games we want to make, and then if we don't make money, the bailiffs are going to kick our doors in Rareware. So that's the one that made all the licensed game shows, or so stuff like Wheel of Fortune, Jeopardy. I think they did Double Dare. They did a lot of work for LJN, including Who Framed Roger Rabbit, A Nightmare on Elm Street, Taboo: The Sixth Sense. But they're also missing the Game Boy game, so we don't get Amazing Spider-Man. There's also no Commodore 6 Beetlejuice on the NES, very true. There's none of their Commodore 64 games, which are completely different from their NES games. But I just want to show you sort of how much is not here. I want you to take a look at this list. I want you to take a look at I think it's 89 and 90, 89 and 1990 specifically. Look at how many fucking games they made. Just an unbelievable amount of games. They were fucking cranking them out. Yes, that's the other sort of obvious original IP that's missing. There were 3 Wizards and Warriors games on the NES and 1 on the Game Boy. I don't know why they're not here. I think there's something about the rights to those games that's all fucked up, because they were originally published by Acclaim, and maybe they still owned them before they exploded. It's a little unclear. But yeah, so now obviously I don't have time to play every game on this collection, so I thought it would be really clever to play all the ZX Spectrum games, because I think one of the funniest things about this collection is the fact that the very dedicated people at Xbox Achievements, who I am presuming are mostly American, had to figure out ZX Spectrum games for the Rare Replay Retro Achievements Guide. Those poor bastards. There's another console that's missing. No Game Boy Advance games. We're missing It's Mr. Pants. Mr. Pants was the mascot of Rare's mailbag on their website. He is technically in the collection though, because you can... there's a cheat in Jet Force Gemini that lets you turn all of the drone ants into Mr. Pants. That's a sentence that I just had to say. It's called Mr. Pants mode. It's real. It exists. Is he? I never actually played Banjo-Tooie. I know Saberman's in it, but I don't know about Mr. Pants. Why do I have to say this so many times? God. Okay, fuck this. Let's get started. So. Our first... Oh, we have so many images to go through tonight. I keep saying it. Okay, right. Our first game tonight is Ultimate Play the Game's first game, Jetpac. You probably know this because if you grew up with an N64, you were forced to play this to beat Donkey Kong 64. Jetpac is loading. Fortunately, this skips the now the first this skips the loading, so we don't have to worry about that. We do have this filter, I suppose. We've got this. They've simplified all the menus though, so you just pick 1-player or 2-player game. And yeah, I like Jetpac. This game's pretty great. It does, however, run a bit differently from the one on the N64. Oh. Also, this collection has Rewind. We will be using it. I think they, optimized it on N64 a little. It's very strange. Oh, thank you for the 50 bits, Sepasai. Thank you. So this is a very, sort of, very arcade-esque game. It's single screen. We construct the rocket, and then we fill it with fuel, and then we go to the next planet and do it again. Is it picking up all the noises? That's really important. So what I'll do is before we carry on, very important, all of the cassette inlay art comes from World of Spectrum. Good, noises are heard. That's good. That's important. Bleep bloop. So, World of Spectrum, very good resource for all of your Spectrum needs. Some games you can still download from there. The rare games are not one among them. They're but you can get like all the instructions and inlays and stuff like that. So once you fill it with fuel, we're off on our way. That's the AY sound of the ZX Spectrum going ham. So yeah, you get different aliens with different movement patterns as you advance. You get a surprisingly generous, like, 5 lives, I think? 5 or 4. I'm not sure if 0 counts as a life. But considering how Spectrum games were at this point, this is pretty great. This is very pick up and play. It's quite difficult, but it's not overwhelmingly so. We'll be seeing that in just a minute, actually. Yeah, the amount of space they had was just absolutely tiny. The hardware was now. You might be thinking, well, Ant, you are from Britain land. Didn't you own a Spectrum and own all of these games? No. I had a Spectrum, but we had it in the late 80s, and I had all the wrong games. We had stuff like Operation Wolf and the New Zealand Story. We had all the fucked up arcade game ports. We had the Atari 2600 Ghostbusters. You'd think we were. I mean, we did have one. We did not have an Amiga, ever. That's a bit I've completely missed out on. Oh, it's beautiful. All the wrong games. Yeah, no, that's what it was, though. All the wrong games. Like, I didn't have any of the Dizzy games. I had Bubble Dizzy, which was it was like a single tape version of a mini game in one of the other Dizzy games. They could just get away with that. They could just sell a mini game on its own. Because the other thing to understand about the ZX Spectrum is that games were cheap. You were looking at like a £5 for a video game. £5 British, which adjusted for inflation is probably a lot more, but it's certainly not equivalent to the £70 that you upwards that you're paying nowadays. Well, 50, 60, it's around that. Yeah, you know what's also impressive? The Spectrum version of the NES TMNT game. That really tries its best. And it keeps like a surprising amount of the game. Depending on who you got working on it, you could get decent arcade conversions that sort of carried the spirit of the game on Spectrum. In particular, I think the Spectrum version of the New Zealand Story is better than the PC Engine version. I refuse to elaborate. Do not at me. The vehicles... Well, okay, I will elaborate. The vehicles control better. The vehicles are terrible in the PC Engine port. And the ZX Spectrum version has an excuse for not getting the colours right. It can barely do colours at all. There was a famous thing called Colour Clash that the rare games generally, they have bits of it, but some of them are surprisingly clean, and that's not in these early games, but in later games we'll be seeing that. Damn, I'm pretty nice at Jetpac. It tries its best, should be on the Spectrum's family crest. The ones that I go to for, oh, we have to make a new rocket now. Man, how far in are we? So the trick is to place the pieces closer to the ground so that you're waiting for less for less time. Because obviously, the longer you're on the stage, the higher the possibility that you'll die. Because, you know, the enemies never stop. But yeah, when it comes to, like, bad, ill-advised conversions for the Spectrum, I always think of stuff like Final Fight and Street Fighter 2. I mean, fair play to them for trying, but they didn't have to. They could have just not. I think this is our last life. Yes. I don't know if there's any score extends in this. I don't know whether they went that far. Ooh. But yeah, for 83 on a ZX Spectrum, this is pretty great. Oh, game over, player one. Well, that's it. I read that as Spectrum style collectathon, and I was like, do you realise how little that narrows it down? Oh, thanks for following Roto13. I'm glad you're enjoying whatever I'm doing. So, before we carry on, what I'm going to try and do is read the stories for each of these games. For they do have them. So, Heroes at the World of Spectrum have transcribed pretty much all of these manuals. So, the story of Jetpac is: the Acme Interstellar Transport Company is delivering spaceship kits to various planets in the solar system throughout the galaxy, and as chief test pilot, all you have to do is assemble the rockets and thrust on to your next destination. As you don't often get the chance of a free trip around the galaxy, this is a great opportunity to get rich. Stop off on several planets on your journey, collect the odd sack of precious gems, elements or gold, and take them back with you. Sounds simple, doesn't it? But before you make yourself the richest person in the whole universe, remember to refuel your spaceship with 6 fuel pods each time you land on a planet. Any other goodies you collect are yours to keep. Upon landing, you will find yourself equipped with the very latest Hydrovac Jetpac, which can automatically airlift almost any rocket stage, fuel pod or valuables that you care to land upon, and release them over the rocket's ship base. Don't forget your mega powerful quad photon laser phasers can blast any nasty mean aliens who might object to your visit. The stories in these games are like surprisingly elaborate, and so this doesn't have many options. It's got a few. It's got a handful. But what's nice is you do get cheats, mostly for the Spectrum games. No, never leave your quad photon laser phasers at home. It's a very important safety tip. Let's see if can we. Unfortunately, you can't reset from here, which I would have liked. Let's just exit game. Fuck it, let's have one more. It does autosave, which is quite nice. Not convinced about this CRT filter, lads. But you know, it's fine. But yeah, this is nice, simple arcade action, and considering the hardware, considering this is their first game, I think it does a pretty nice job. The only thing I don't like is that enemies. It's kind of tricky to move across the. You can't really wrap around the screen very safely because enemies will just spawn there and they will just kill you. So you have to be very conscious of where, when you're trying to wrap around the screen. Oh, and Furkung said, I wonder if microcomputer games run smoother in emulation. I imagine there's probably like settings for that sort of thing. I absolutely hate it when I have to do any kind of microcomputer emulation. It's just hell. I don't have the brain for it. I can barely load a Spectrum game on a real Spectrum. I'm not doing it on an emulator. And that's why I was like, no, there's gonna be no micro home computers on my stream. But this makes it easy, so fuck, why not? It's just hell. See? It's clever. Makes you think. So I don't know actually how many stages there are in this. I'm guessing it loops forever. I think the sequel has like 35 levels. We are not seeing any of those. This is a relatively gentle beginning. Things are gonna get rough. Mostly for me, not for you. Oh, you'll be entertained, I promise. Oh, I completely forgot to prepare. I had to do like a lot of preparation for this stream, and there's one thing I forgot. Jetpack's kill screen coming up. Okay, so if you have a Switch and you have the online subscription, whatever, you might have noticed that Castlevania Legends showed up there mere hours after I was done streaming it. I don't know why Nintendo and Konami chose violence when they decided to update it, but I guess they did. So you can enjoy Castlevania Legends at home. I wish that would have happened when I streamed Rocket Knight Adventures. That would have been a much better outcome, but I'm sorry. You'll just have to deal with it. I was actually mad. I was like, no, they can't do this to me. Don't they know who I am? I'm streamer gaming hell. They can't do this to me. Oh yeah, Castlevania Legends was omitted from the 2019 Castlevania collection. Can't imagine why. But yeah, I do really like this game, and this is like by far the most well-known of the Spectrum games, mostly because it was included in Donkey Kong 64. I'm pretty sure you needed to get good at it to get the proper ending. I think like the final boss is locked off until you get the medal associated with this game. I guess the thing is, Rare had been working on a ZX Spectrum emulator for the N64 anyway, and I guess they were like, fuck it, we may as well put it in. Oh, maybe I might be too good at Jetpac. We may have to... No, I don't want to cut this credit off. I'm doing good. I'm actually doing really well. Oh, fuck. Imagine if... Oh, in Donkey Kong 64, yeah. I think the nightmare would be Underwurlde. We will see that shortly. But not... Jetpac was probably like the right choice, because from this point onwards, these games get incredibly difficult and, dare I say, high concept. Significantly more ambitious than you would expect for the ZX Spectrum. Oh shit, I think this does have score extends. But not at 20,000. Oh, no. Yeah, if they made you get good at Sabre Wulf for Donkey Kong 64, the game would be literally impossible. No one would ever complete it. They did make you get good at arcade Donkey Kong, though. That's a little rough. Yeah, the fuel effect is quite cute. It's I imagine that's probably like using the color clash to the game's advantage. I do like the fart noises when you destroy an enemy. It's good. So if this was 83, this was like when the big market crash was happening in America, which famously did not happen over here. We were just happy playing on our microcomputers. So I guess the Famicom would have sort of been around in Japan around the time of this game's release. It's interesting to think about. Maybe I'm really good at Jetpac. Wow, how many? Yeah, they're cramming in a lot of different sprites. We haven't seen any repeats yet. Legally distinct Millennium Falcons here. Don't sue. As for why they were called Ultimate Play the Game, I have absolutely no idea. just zero idea. No clue. Total mystery. Also, I like that there's like a little plume of smoke when you lift off. It's the little touches. We are now entering hour 5 of this jetpack run. Well, funny you say that, Shark. Oh boy. Now, okay, you know what? While we're here, while we're on the subject, so yeah, after this, the games are going to get real rough. Please bear in mind that these games were made before I was born, and that, you know, don't be too hard on them. You can be a little rough, but don't just keep saying, "Oh, this is bullshit" over and over. That's my job. We must remember the context in which these were released. Oh, I see. It gives you an extra life every time you clear a stage. Ah. And now I have to make a completely different rocket. They're still surprised. I don't know what. I wish there was a round counter, but we're still finding new things in this game. Whoops. Oh, this is the enemy loop. Nice. This is I enjoy this while you can. This is the only good gaming you're going to be seeing tonight. We're going to be absolute trash after this. Whoops. Yeah, please don't compare this game unfavorably to I don't know, Marvel's Spider-Man 2. The puddles don't look quite as nice in this game as that game. the me versus water guy strikes again. He'll always be there, hiding in the shadows. Maybe I'm just playing this to put off playing everything else. I don't know. That's up for you to decide. But I don't think it's a hot take to say Jetpac is really good, and actually, you know, it's a good game. Oops. Yeah, like that's the main thing. Like, they have so little to work with, and they manage to actually eke out games out of this stuff. I guess it's sort of a case of necessity, you know. Make do. 16K of memory, fuck it, we can make something out of this. Ooh, okay. Now, the BBC Micro, I know even less about. Well, technically, we could do Manic Miner on Xbox 360. I am dog shit at Manic Miner though. This might be the only Spectrum game I've got hands in. This might be the only one. Oh yeah, there's like a shit ton of text adventures. There's quite a few on the ZX Spectrum as well. I think it was The Hobbit that killed you if you swore, if you used a swear in the parser. Like it would just instantly give you a game over. That's funny. Okay, game over. 40,000. That's not bad. We'll take that. So, hold on, wait. So we have to exit game. So what are the milestones? Hang on. So each game has a handful of milestones. Fortunately, they're mostly like either complete the game once and you can cheat as much as you like, and there's stuff like just stuff that builds up over time. So that was Jetpac. Our next game is Lunar Jetman for the 48K RAM Sinclair ZX Spectrum. Ooh, we got some nice cheats there, but we're not going to use them. Not yet. So the story for this one is... yeah, we're not playing Cobra Triangle, don't worry, I wouldn't do that to you. I wouldn't do that to me, but... Here's the manual for Lunar Jetman. I can't help her. She's breaking up. She's breaking up, crackle. After Jetman's poorly assembled multi-stage rocket started to disintegrate in warp space, he manages to crash land on a strange, undiscovered world, inhabited by hundreds of restless aliens intent on the total destruction of the planet Earth. Desperate to regain the lost minerals, presumably the ones you stole in the last game, the aliens initialize their ancient attack mechanisms. All around, huge missile installations erupt from deep within the bounds of the planet, surrounded by their own strategic defense stations. Their huge linoleum-shelled missiles glisten in the distant sunlight, as the multitronic warheads auto-arm and poise for attack. With no hope of help from the nearby and unaware Earth, Jetman has to destroy all the installations single-handedly before the imminent destruction of his home planet, using only his hyperglide moon rover to carry the strange equipment and supply bridging units with any other equipment he can find to complete the mission. Pity he can't find the operation manuals. Yeah, when we get to one of the later games, we are gonna need those those cheat options, believe me. So we're gonna start a new game. Lunar Jetman. Game selection. Now, before anything else, so you might notice that there's like multiple. Oh, Earthbound Stride. Okay. Wow, we haven't seen that in a while. I suppose this is appropriate. This feels right. This feels good. Yeah. No. Well. Okay. So, right. Here's the thing. Yeah. You might notice that there's like multiple actions that you can do, and you might be thinking, didn't the Spectrum only have one fire button? Yeah, it did. If you want to play this on a joystick, you have to use the joystick and the keyboard at the same time. You have to use both. you have to dual wield. So there's... Oh, God. So this game is fucking complicated. Oh, boy. Okay, so... I think I remembered the controls. So we press the Y button, and we fucking immediately die. We press the Y button, and we get in this rover, right? Rover, completely invincible. Impenetrable. But it's on a timer. Well, actually, you're on a timer in general. So we need to pick up the bomb. We need to pick up this bomb. Oh, fuck. Now, that's a problem for us. So, okay, we're going to get in the moon rover, because we're safe there. But where we died, there's now a massive crater. So, we have to grab a bridge kit from the lunar lander. No. I'm going to rewind a bit, because this is... you have to press B to grab a piece of a bridge. Fuck me. Just doing the simplest things in this game is absolutely impossible. No. The other thing is your hover time is now limited, so you know, don't get attached to it. No, that's not where I wanted to put it. Oh my god. Ugh. We are slowly. Oh my god. You know what? Okay, we're restarting. Okay. Just let me grab this. No. That almost went in. That almost went in. Oh my... This game is fucking impossible. It wouldn't be so bad. You're just constantly harassed. Okay. Back in the lunar rover. So we drive over. Oh, gotta grab a bridge piece. Back in the lunar rover. We can't. That's a gun placement for the lunar rover, but we can't take it because we can't drive past this thing. What we have to do is we have to grab the bomb. Grab the bomb. Warning, a missile has been launched from the enemy base. Your lunar rover is in danger of being destroyed. It's estimated that 8 laser hits will destroy it. Oh god. Oh my god. Oh no. Oh fuck. Oh, your lunar rover has been destroyed. All is lost. Game over. All is lost. So, okay, right. Okay, we're going to try that again. So, basically, when you're by the lunar rover, you can press the pickup button and grab a piece of bridge in case there's a gap in the moon's surface, like so. So that's what I'm doing. I'm getting out of the lunar rover. I'm pressing B, and then I'm placing a bridge piece, and then I'm moving on. I could grab that gun emplacement, but I can't because we can't hold that and the bomb at the same time. Oh, the alien base is actually this way. They randomized the placement of the enemy base, so you know that's good. Oh yeah, this game looks great, but holy shit, it's a lot. It's a lot to deal with. So okay, we have to stop here. Grab bridge piece. Place bridge piece. Move on. We're gonna run out of time. No Man's Sky and its humble beginnings, yeah. Now you might think, why don't you just fly with the bomb? The problem is you hover slower when you have the bomb, and also your jet fuel is limited. We're gonna die again, aren't we? I want to destroy at least one alien base. Oh, I see. So we have to intercept it. Okay, I think I got it. Or we could just tank the hit. That works. Okay. But now we need to grab a bridge piece. Place bridge piece. No. Yes! No! Oh god! Okay, let me figure this out. Hang on. Okay, hats. Ribbon. Ooh, that kind of works. We'll just lower it a little. There we go. God, this game is stressful. Okay, so... Let me back in. Okay, good. Oh, perfect placement. Ooh. Okay, so one thing that's kind of screwing me over on here is if you hold down to try and just get closer to the ground, you actually hover in place, which isn't necessarily what you want. So you have to try and remember not to do that. Oh boy. Yeah, Devil World. Devil World's strange. I'm glad that they finally released it in English again. They did it once in Europe, but then they were like, oh no, we can never re-release this again. Tamagon is dead to us. Oh man. Nope, I was a little too fast. Okay. Are we ever gonna make it? This does have like an explosion sequence. There is something really cool at the end of this, but man. Your lunar rover is in danger of being destroyed. Where is it? It's here somewhere. Man, how far away is this friggin... Oh, there it is. Hi. Okay, got it. Now, the problem is we have to get home, otherwise we're just gonna run out of fuel. Okay. Get me back in. Wait, the alien base has moved? What? No! Aha! Okay, we got it. Okay, so we grab the bomb. Our movement is slower with the bomb, but that's fine. They're launching all sorts of shit at us. Ugh. Sick. Okay, so that's how you do it. And now the best part is once you've destroyed it, you have to repair all of the shit around it because you can't move your rover otherwise. That was your fault. So, yeah, this game's like a lot harder than the first game. And if you like that Death Strike, you'll love the Death Strike in Underwurlde. We'll see it later. Ooh. Come on. Now, was this the first retro collection with like a proper rewind feature? I'm trying to think of others, and this was This is 2015, and I can't think of that many. Yeah, the thing with these games is they absolutely feel like stuff that if you're into this kind of thing, you are gonna have like so much fun. But they are an acquired taste. No, we missed. And you might think, well, you know, if I had the instruction manual, maybe I'd be better off. Not necessarily. We'll be seeing more of that in a minute. This game's growing on me, but man, is it tough. Also, this is like a 3-4 button game for the fucking ZX Spectrum. If nothing else, they always hit for the fences. You can't say that they weren't trying. Except during their we need the money phase, I guess. I just love that it it leaves a crater where you die, so it makes more work for you. That's really funny. Ooh. Oh fuck. Ooh. Yeah, needless to say, having the rewind is very convenient for these. I had the feeling some people would absolutely not make any headway in any of these games without it. No, like, this is definitely one. A lot of these games are definitely like, I see it, but it's not for me. A missile has been launched. 12 laser hits. Oh, they're making them stronger. Right, we better go and intercept it, I guess. Onwards we go. Wait, what? I keep forgetting that the base move. You have to pay what I'm paying attention to is the little thing in the top that says alien base. That tells you where the next base is. Oh, absolutely. And I mean, like, some of these games would keep you occupied for, like, quite possibly months. Maybe at least a week for some of these, for reasons that will become apparent. At least we've mostly cleaned up this road. That makes things a little easier. There is one thing they... Yeah, 13 laser hits, okay. There is one big complaint I do have about this collection. There's no, like, proper instructions. There is a game help option, but that links to a website that no longer exists. Oh no. Oh my god, no. No! The Earth is doomed. Your lunar rover has been destroyed. All is lost. Oh, with the 7th highest... Oh my god. Jetman will remember you. Oh my god. I'm sorry, I wasn't ready for that. That's really good. Also, holy shit, I was playing for that long and I'm only 7th highest? Jesus Christ. 100,000, 105,000? I ain't getting that high. Wow. Oof. Jetman will remember that. I also like that it's only like 8 scores. That's all they could fit. Okay, so... exit game. This stamp thing, by the way, is how the game portions out its unlockables. Hello, hacker fucker, this is Jetman. Yeah, that sucks. I did get this digitally, and yeah, it's unfortunate if you had the physical. That sucks. They should have made a way for everyone to get it. Anyway, you've unlocked a new video in the Rare Revealed gallery. Would you like to go there now? Yes. What have we unlocked? We've unlocked the making of Viva Pinata. Oh, the making of Blast Core is next. Oh, I want that. So, this get... Oh, you can get Jet Force Gemini. How many? Oh, I've got to get rank 10. Okay. So... yeah, Jet Force Gemini is in this collection, and they did add a patch to fix the controls, make them... well, for modern controllers, I should say. Because that thing is made for N64 controllers and nothing else. So, yeah, you unlock these incredibly cool and interesting making-ofs. The problem is that you have to unlock them by doing stuff in the games, and that means playing a shit ton of these games. Let's go ahead. There's a bunch of unfinished game projects. Unused music from unreleased games, but we have to get to like rank 30 to hear this. So I hope you're really good at these games, like really good. I do like the presentation, it's very cute. So, okay, that's Jetpac done. We've done Lunar Jetman. God, here we go. Here comes the disaster. Our next game is... nope. Atic Atac. An attic is like a loft, you see. This is also... all of these games have been 83, by the way. Recover the pieces of the golden key and escape the haunted castle. Revised ending? I don't know what that does. This is an Atic Atac. This is an Atic Atac. This is Atic Atac. Starring me, the head. So... when I had the idea to stream these games, I was like, okay, there's only one of that specific type of ZX Spectrum game that's like completely inscrutable, where you pick up like 3 items and you have to place them. You know, you can only hold on to so many at a time and they all have different uses. There's only going to be like one of those games, right? We may as well do this now. Here's the map for Atic Atac. I think this comes from like Crash magazine. They're available on the World of Spectrum pages. God, look at how massive this fucking map is. Oh my god. Now, if you know anything about me, you'll know I'm absolutely terrible at maps. Can't do it. Yeah, this is Druaga. Actually, it kind of is. This kind of is Druaga. Okay. No, this is fine, though. This is fine. I tell you what, let's all chill out. Let's just read the story, okay? Oh god, the story's long. We're gonna be here a while. I never did believe in ghosts or monsters. Not until now. Not until the main doors of the castle closed and locked themselves behind me. There's no key here. I'm trapped. Help! Help! No one can hear me. I'm alone. Why do the doors open and slam shut? Is anybody there? Help! I can see strange shapes materializing on the other side of the room. Evil eyes glaring at me. Footsteps. Something's coming down the corridor. Something large. Something cold. I must run quickly. Quickly! Help! I must escape before it's too late! 5 exclamation marks. Now that you have been trapped in the evil haunted castle, your object is to find the hidden golden key of ACG and escape via your only exit, the main doors. The castle consists of 5 floors, including the attic and the caverns, which contain countless rooms. Within the many rooms you may find furniture, food, drink, objects, ghosts, ghouls and monsters. Eat and drink sparingly so that you do not deplete your food supply. Collect and utilize any objects you find to your best advantage. Be wary of slamming doors and working trapdoors, which will try to trap you, and avoid contact with all the ghouls and monsters, as each of these will use their best endeavours to hamper your search. Good luck. Okay. I'm in the like, yeah, this is fun, but also, so we can be a knight, a wizard, or a serf. Obviously we have to be the wizard. I guess if there's any game this reminds me of, it's Space Dungeon. If anyone's familiar with that game. Space Dungeon, a Title of America arcade game where you sort of have to wander around these single screen mazes grabbing stuff. Notice that we have a chicken meter. That's important. That's our hunger meter, and it slowly depletes as we explore the castle. That's a locked door. We can't do anything about that. Ooh, stairs. We'll save that food. Further down the stairs. We're in the caverns. Oh, nasty monster, can't do anything about it. Because, you see, some monsters require certain items to be defeated. And if you don't have them, they are invincible, and you can't do anything about it. We'll leave that bowl of cornflakes there. Can't go through there. Now, your weapon does dance around, which is quite useful. Oops. Oh no. Oh dear, have the frames been dropping? Hold on. Let's see if it settles down. Looks like it's calmed down a little. Now, the choice of character at the start determines what shortcuts you can take. The wizard can go through bookcases. The serf can go through like kind of casks of booze, and I'm not sure what the knight can go through. See, we can nip through here. Ooh, a skull. We'll take that. So, we need to find 3 parts of a key. There's also other things we can pick up. Some of them are used to defeat other monsters. We can't go through any of these doors. Tower of Durham, yeah. Did we clear this area out? Yeah. Oh, hang on. Come on, let me through. Well, whatever items we've got, they're not enough to defeat this imp demon. Yeah, I was gonna point that out. The hunger meter is one of my favorite things. The hunger meter just being a slowly skeletonizing chicken is really funny. If you thought it was just Amiga games that did that, you're wrong. Unfortunately, we expired. And there's a nice little gravestone for us. And in fact, I believe that gravestone will stay there for the rest of the game, so you can use it as a deeply twisted, you know, whatchamacallit, blanking on the word now. Not checkpoint. Landmark, there we go. Aha! We've made progress. We have a key. Now, we have to be holding on to this key, but as long as we are, we can open doors with blue padlocks. And we're going to take this wrench because there's a Frankenstein somewhere around here. The Frankenstein can only be defeated with the wrench. Now, the problem is, you know, there are maps for this game. I've just shown one, and there are, like, ones elsewhere on the internet, but for whatever, I just find it almost impossible to follow them. There's just something about the way these dungeons are designed. I just can't follow along with where I'm meant to go. I know that's more of a me problem than the game's problem. And if you have the mind for it, then I am like very certain you will absolutely love this game. There's like a timer, perfect for speedrunning. You got a huge map to explore. You know, there's ways of making, you know, making your run more efficient. I guess it's kind of similar to stuff like Venture in the arcade as well. But for the life of me, these games just vex me. I just absolutely cannot make any headway in them. And yeah, the rooms are very claustrophobic, especially since the doors slam open and shut. So you have to be on guard. You have to kind of fend off enemies until you can get through. Aha, we have another key. You know what that is? That's progress. Nope, can't walk through that one. Even the trapdoors are constantly phasing in and out. The Venture Appreciator has logged into the chat. You are welcome. Yeah. Oh, another key. Damn, we're making progress. However, you might have noticed we can only hold 3 items at a time. There's 4 different types of keys. And we're dead. And you might be wondering, well, what's the objective? What are we looking for exactly? We're looking for the ACG key, which is a key consisting of 3 different parts. And yes, each one takes up a slot in your inventory, so you have to sacrifice your keys for it. But since any objects you lay down remain where they are, so it's almost like Resident Evil 0. So, you know, you also have to remember where you put stuff. So there's this game is a lot, is what I'm saying, and if it's like the kind of thing that you're into, you will love this. But unfortunately, I just don't have the right brain for it. Is that part of the key? Oh shit! Hang on. Wait, let me check my map. No, it's not part of the key. The key we're looking for is the ACG key, which is Ashby Computer Graphics, which is the name of the company that Ultimate Play the Game worked with. No. Oh, hang on. I don't think. Have we been through here? Yeah, we're going round in a circle now. I could do with some food. That'll do. No, that's the way we came in. Nice snack room, but we'll have to leave those behind. I think the knight can go through like the Oh shit. You got me, Kongo. Good point. Okay. Let me spell this right. Sadly, no. Suivo's World is not an Ultimate Play the Game game, so it's not here. There is a game very much like Suivo's World, and what was probably the inspiration for it, but not the original. I do appreciate the what the fuck? Okay. I appreciate that touching enemies doesn't kill you immediately. It just takes away from your health. That's surprisingly polite. There is a certain politeness to some of these games, but not all, as we will find out. See, I can't go that way because I'm not the serf. Oh, I don't think we've been here yet. Oh, there's Frank. There's Frankie. If we had the spanner, we'd be able to take him out, but we don't. So, because we can only hold on to 3 keys. Maybe Shinji Mikami was just. Maybe Shinji Mikami was just like a huge Atic Atac fan. Be right back. I have to make a YouTube video on this subject. I mean, there are sorts of survival mechanics in this. You do eventually run out of food. It's not like it's an infinite resource. I think we're going round in circles. Yep, we're going round in circles. Like I said, there are maps, but all the areas look so similar that I just can't follow them. It's just my brain doesn't let me. And yet we live. By the way, get used to the idea of enemies randomly spawning into a stage. That will become a recurring motif. I'm a little gutted. We managed to find like oh, hello. So this is the main room. This is the exit. And we need to find parts of the key. No, we've been there. Once we've found all the parts of the key, we go to that door and we open it and we're done. I think like you can get this game done in like 5 minutes. But you have to know exactly where you're going and what you're doing. Oh, game over. Apparently we saw 63% of the map. Or some kind of vague percentage. I'm guessing that the rest of the stages were just ones we did not see. I'm afraid that's as far as we're going to get in Atic Atac. I get it. I see it, but it's not for me. And that's fine. Here's another game that's kind of not for me. Sabre Wulf. Before he was in... Oh, nice. Hi, Water. I think my first platinum trophy was Hatsune Miku, Project Diva F. But yeah, that's a pretty easy set of... Well, some of them are easy. Others aren't. I'm pretty sure I used cheats to get the Vector Man one. Because of course I did. Okay, so this is Sabre Wulf. And now we've got a manual, but even better, we've got a rhyme this time. Yeah, before he was in Killer Instinct, he was on the ZX Spectrum. Down and down I plunged through rocky glades, steep ravines and shady hollows. No grip, no foothold, slipping, tumbling, spinning, darker and darker, deeper and deeper. Glinting eyes, clutching hands, clasping claws, clawing my all as I swiftly twist and tumble onwards. Darker and darker, deeper and deeper, it is the end that I fear of this untrodden voyage, to where I do not know. Arg! Thud. Fall and end meet on soft, mossy soil. With weapons drawn and senses full, I move quickly and quietly around the mounded clearing. All safe except a message, an ancient warning etched deep into the lifeless stone. Thy path is long, so tread with care. Beware the wolf, and pass his lair. Danger threatens all around, so take ye from this hidden mound. To free thee from this sunken gate, by way of cave or meet thy fate, an amulet to seek thy will, 'twas split by quad and hidden still, past the keeper wrought with hate, to gain an entrance to the gate. The pieces lost must thee amass, for if no charm, then now none shall pass. I edge through the shady mounded clearing and on through the dense thickets of hot house rainforest undergrowth. Of sorts I cannot tell, and wait, and listen. Distant rumblings of heavy feet crashing, large animals leap from the damp green stubble to fight and kill. I stay hidden, the rumblings louder and louder, as a huge Goliath animal crashes past, horns swiping and tail lashing. Still I hide as its thunderous noise dies away. All was clear as I leapt over the clumps and onto the well-trodden pathway. Its deep ruts and prints reveal the multitude of life forms inhabiting this hollow. Danger threatens, so I should move quickly. But where? Wide-eyed I stare as the dense surrounding reveal their hidden secrets. Strange food orchids suddenly bloom, their staining toxins strong on the air, then, in an instant, are gone. Hunters, killers, vampire bats and huge beasts spring forth from this very ground, swimming, slithering, diving and crawling. I must hide, stay safe. With weapons strong and cunning nature, I will survive. Those are the words of Sabre Man. That's all the instructions you get, by the way. you don't get anything else. Hi, a Canuck named Tex. We're playing the least American game ever made. So the little bit of Saberman art you see there, with his eyes. Hold on, wait for him. He'll show up. Not you. Go away, Sabre Wulf. There he is. So I'm pretty sure that piece of art was done by Will Overton, who was the artist for Superplay and N64 magazine. He works at Rare now. He's worked there for a long time, so there you go. You've learned something. Here's the map for Sabre Wulf. Look at the size of this thing. Yeah, that's so yeah, this is very much similar to Atic Atac in that fucking giant map. Absolutely colossal map. So we're Saberman. We can hold the button to attack left and right. But if we're off by a little, we die. Oh, and if we stay on a stage too long, a bushfire appears, and that you can't fight that with a stick. You can't fight that with a sword. Yeah, this is a return to the garden mazes from Castlevania 64. Fortunately, we do have rewind on our side. You cannot approach enemies vertically, however. You have to fight them side on. A bit like Journey by SNK, I suppose. I don't know how you're supposed to get past this rhino, though. I like his sword dancing. It's getting fancy. So there's little green things on the ground. If you no, that's a brush fire. Gotta go. Yeah, these orchids have certain effects. Like some make you invincible, some make you slower. But they're like their appearance is random, and you have to wait for them to bloom. I somehow I find this like, I don't know how I feel about this game. I think it looks great. Like the presentation is very good for a Spectrum game. But again, same problem as with Atic Atac. Just absolutely overwhelming map. And it's hard to read the map. Like you can find like you can find like guides for this game. But the map is just so dense and so like I don't know whether it's just me on this, but I just find these games very difficult because there's so many different pathways and so much packed in that it just overwhelms me completely, and I can't make heads or tails of them. Like even if I had I tried this earlier with one of the other games on this collection. Oh, the yellow orchid makes you sit. It gives you have to sit on the naughty step for a second. Yeah, it doesn't help that you can't stay on a single screen for very long either. also one-hit deaths, because, you know, they decided that, actually, nah, we're not going to be nice to you anymore. Atic Atac had a health meter? Fuck that. I'm pretty sure it's, like, almost all, like, single hit deaths from this point onwards. The other thing is, I'm not entirely sure what I'm looking for. Like, there's the rhyme mentioned like some kind of amulet, but there's that's kind of all that I've been given. But now I'm just going around in circles. Oh, now my controls are reversed. Plus side, when you're under the influence of an orchid, you are actually invincible. See, I'm just going around in circles now. Or am I? I don't know. Oh wait, I never tried going this. Wow. Well, hold on. No, absolutely not. There's no way. You know what? Just for a second, I'm gonna take a look at this map. So we are Orchid later appearing in KI. It's true. So we're on this screen. I can see where we are. You can't see where I'm turning the moving the mouse, but I know where I am. Oh, okay, right. So in theory, you know what? Let's actually restart. We're dead. Adventure completed 7%. Absolutely brutal. Just no chill. Okay. Oh, sorry. Good. There we are. I was 5th on the leaderboard. Yeah, let's try that again. I'll open the map on my I actually saved it, so okay, hang on, wait. Let me start the game. So okay. So I'm gonna pause. PC98 Toho. That's good stuff. Okay. So I'm looking at the map on here, so I can go around that way. Okay, let's try that. I have to do some fancy maneuvering to get around the hippo. So, okay. So I went down there. I'm lost already. Just absolutely impenetrable. I wish I could tell you what it is specifically about the maps in these games that I just... Okay, so there's a big clearing. Aha! Okay, I think I see where I am. Uh-huh. Right, if I go left here. Okay. Oh, no. Controls reversed. No, that's absolutely not. Oh, wait, no, it is. It is. Okay, now we're fucking getting somewhere. Oh, hi there. Hello. I'm just gonna walk past you, Mr. Bear. And by the way, this is 2-player compatible if you want to, like, if you want to take it in turns. Okay, now we've actually reached the edge of the map. Cool. we got 8% done. You know, I want to reach the edge of the map again. I believe I can do it. Ah, fuck. So what you have to sort of bully him into the corner and then just kind of slowly shift your way down. Okay. Now I know we've made quote unquote progress. It doesn't feel like it, but we have. Oh, the game's slowing down. It doesn't like this. The orchid animation is like really elaborate. You don't really get to see it much, but it is there. Aha! Okay, we're back at the edge of the map. Let's go left this time. Well, we're getting a lot of points. That's something. That's good. Can we go in this hut? Nope. Understood. But we can use that as a landmark, I suppose. Oh, is that? I think that's part of the amulet. 1 piece is all that you have found. Collect 3 more and outward bound. We've made progress. I didn't know this game had text. Wow, that feels like an accomplishment. Oh, hang on. So let's see. Can I find that on the map? No, of course I can't. I've just realised this map doesn't actually point out where the pieces of the amulet are. Yeah, I'm pretty sure these maps that I posted are from Crash Magazine, but we got 10%. You know what? Let's see if we can get there again. We'll do that, then we'll take a quick break, and then we got 3 more games to go. I feel I've accomplished something, at least. Yeah, the constantly respawning enemies is a problem. And it becomes a lot worse in the next game. No, I need to go left, that's right. What do you mean, oh no? What do you mean when you say that? Somebody knows. Oh dear. Somebody knows what horrors await us. So was it down here? Ooh. Why is it not lit? Oh, okay. Just gonna have a fight with this warthog. Don't mind me. I think it's a warthog. I do like how fast he walks, though. That's a good point. If nothing else, exploration is relatively speedy. It's just... Oh! The pieces of the amulet are placed in random positions. I should have guessed that. Unless it wasn't that one. Nope. Yeah, this is You know who that was? That was the Sabre Wulf. We found him. It ensures replayability, that's right. You're gonna be playing this for fucking forever. Actual forever game. Oh boy. Amazing. Follower there's multiple ranks. You start as like a spectator, now we're a follower. We will as we ascend those ranks, we unlock more videos. But for now, we're just going to take a very quick break. We'll be right back with 3 more. We've got 3 games left. Okay, see you in a minute. And we're back. It's right, she's Ponica. And yeah, the Retro Pals streamed Dragon Stomper recently. That looks really interesting, but that's not what we're playing now. Where are we? Oops, spoiler. Our next game is Underwurlde. This is the sequel, the follow-up to Sabre Wulf. Saberman's at it again. Where's our manual? Here it is. You can read along if you like. Long dark paths have I travelled. Through caverns and hidden labyrinths, my path grows darker. Deathly chill as I approach the well of evil, guarding the underworld. I approach, fix my rope, and with a firm leap, swing down into the depths of the black void. The air rushes past as I descend down into the dark, dank hollow, disturbing the dust, a debris of long since fought battles and struggles. Silent, fossilized creatures stir, emerging from centuries of hibernation, awakened by my echoing gropes and thuds. Their dormant will, hungry from ages past, sparks itself into life. Suddenly, the whole cavern erupts into a scurrying, slithering, shadowy grave of beating wings and desperate gnashing jaws. Winged harpies soar and swoop down with beaks wide and talons spread. Hungry monsters and reptiles, desperate not to lose their first meal in eons, batter and punish me until I can take no more, waiting for me to fail. All about are strange, sparkling plants, sirens of the underworld, waving their poisonous, gnashing, deadly tendrils, beckoning me on toward them. Their stifling odours a prelude to their vision of hideous ugliness. To touch their sickly, putrid foliage would mean certain death. Beware. All you need is there to take. Locate the weapons, then to make a journey on, if you would dare, to find the devil in his lair. The long dark palace seek you will. The gems your pockets will not fill, though energy they'll make you fast, and gargles then you will get past. Up and down, the journey slow, so down is the first way to go. The old traveller's words still singing in my head. In the distance, the low rumbling of underworld volcanoes can be heard. Huge plumes of poisonous, sulphurous, devilish gases roll along the cavern roofs. As the enormous bubbles of inert plasma ascend the natural chimney-stack causeways, eroded and forged from centuries of ancient fires and flames, my journey has only just begun. I must travel on through this deadly labyrinth of the underworld to find the ultimate place of darkness, in which lies the way to my escape. Oh yeah, the manual writers had a lot of fun. I'm having fun as well. I'm enjoying myself. So, oh boy. So here's the map to Underworld. Here's the here's the yeah, there are 3 exits. Now, okay, spoilers. The 3 exits correlate to 3 different Saberman follow-ups, but one of them did not get released. We'll figure that out later. Now though, oh my god, oh this game. You are not ready for this. There is no way. So we're Saberman. We're very small. Now you might notice there's a lot of enemies. Actually not a problem. Saberman cannot be killed by enemies. Instead, they fucking send him they fucking send him ragdolling all over the place. And the only thing that can actually kill him is falling from too great a height. So this is essentially a giant platform maze. But if you fall like too many screens down, then you die. Otherwise, you're fine. Like, that's a death. That's not a death. And the only way to go up a screen if there's no platforms is to ride on these bubbles. Good luck fucking landing on one of these things. Oh god. Come on. Okay. And then you have to, you know... Yeah, he can handle falls better than Stalunka, I'll give him that. Okay. We're safe. No, we're not safe. Turns out we were never safe. Yeah, the jumping is unique. The jumping sure is something. It's... Oh no. Yeah, those exits at the top of the map are not like two other maps. Fortunately, no. This one's big enough. Oh, whoops. Yeah, surprisingly, no. He doesn't need oxygen. I don't know what these nests are supposed to do. He does look like a dozer from Fraggle Rock. Okay. So you might have noticed this game is absolutely bafflingly impossible. Okay, now I'm on this thing. I'm actually close to one of the important items, and I can't get to it because of these fucking enemies. So, okay, now we have a weapon. Now we're dead. Now, there's these guardians that are around these, around the caverns. There's 3 different weapons. They all have a random starting place where they will spawn. But there's like a logic to it. Like, there's only like certain places where certain weapons will show up. But where they show up is random, so... Can we launch our... Oh, no, okay. So, you have to figure out where the game has decided to spawn the weapons. And now we just die. There's no way out of that one. Well, the thing is, you don't die for touching the plant. You die because it launched you off the side of a cliff. That's it. That seems a little more reasonable. Also, yeah, these weapons just go in random directions. So similar to Atic Atac, similar to Sabre Wulf, a lot of this is just constantly being harassed by enemies. And it kind of feels even more frustrating in this game because they don't kill you. They just send you fucking careening off. Maybe they'll send you off a cliff. Maybe they'll just send you flying off the bubble you're on. You don't know. Additionally, when you're doing these jumps, if you hit anything you're not supposed to, if you like collide into a platform, you also go fucking flying. And it's almost comical. Like, it's almost funny. And then you realize, oh, this is going to massively negatively affect me trying to play this game. Like, in particular, I was stuck here for a while because this jump's kind of tricky. Check this shit out. Oh, no. That's right. Okay. This is funny. So, what I would do is I'd jump to figure out where, what's on the screen above me. And I'd hit this bookcase. Hang on. I'd hit this bookshelf. There was a specific angle I was doing it at. Yeah. Just fucking hit everything on the way down. Yeah, it's depth, not death. Also, this is another, 3-button game, so if you were playing this on a real Spectrum and you wanted to use a joystick, you'd have to use a joystick in tandem with the, with the keyboard. There's no other way to play it. Oh, no, I did change the game name. I actually remembered for once. So this is a simple 2-jump screen, and yet it's so stressful. Oh, that's right. You can't actually make that jump from there because you'll just crash into the dove. So what you have to do is you have to jump from here instead. Some of these I did practice. I really wanted to get an ending in this because I wanted to show what happens, but unfortunately, this game is, well, you've seen it, right? You're watching this. How? Wait, what? How do I do this? Can I not go up here? Oh, wait, no. You gotta wall jump. You gotta jump into the wall on purpose. And there's nothing up here. Maybe there's something up here, though. No. Oh, please leave me alone. I think later on there's enemies that can pick you up and just send you wherever they want, which is really funny. How do I make this fucking jump? No, I'm just gonna hit everything on the way down. No. Wait, let me... There we go. I like the enemies blinking into existence over and over again. That's pretty good. It's pretty strong. Maybe I need to... Aha! Nope, nothing up here. And we're dead. We survived that one, though. Also, why is Saberman so small? These tables are so much bigger than he is. Poor little guy. Hold on. Wait. Where's that map? Let me consult the giant fucking map. Hang on. Start. Okay. Yeah, up literally goes nowhere. Got it. There's a demon there. I don't think we can deal with it. No, we can't. We have to go the other way. Got it. So I think we have to go up and around. I mean, yeah. No, I meant to do that. No, I meant to do all of this. Just. Again, one of those cases where, like, I get it, but also this game is like. This. I think this game would be better if there weren't any enemies. Isn't that a thought? Wait, hold on. No. You completed 6% of the Underwurlde. Okay, so that's not great. That's not great. But, have you considered? So, we're going to quit out of that. We're going to exit game. Options. Now the game becomes completely different. So, yeah. Now you might be thinking, doesn't this like completely remove the challenge? No, it kind of doesn't. The game is still extremely difficult, but it's way more manageable because it's all about angles. It's all about figuring out where you need to jump. And it becomes so much less stressful. You're not constantly being harassed by enemies. You can still choose to play with limited lives if you want, or you can just, you know, sling yourself down every pit imaginable. It's still not easy. Not by a long shot. Oops. See, now we got a knife. How much less stressful was that? So I think what we want to do is we want to go back. See, we can't kill this guy. It's just you still have to get the weapons to defeat the guardians, but it seems way more reasonable because now you're not just constantly being harassed by enemies. And there's still some things that can send you flying. But, you know, now this seems like actually kind of civilized. But I suppose back then it was like, well, you know, we have to add enemies. It's a... I don't think this quite counts, but there is a genre on the spectrum called the arcade adventure. That's what games like Dizzy are, and I guess this is sort of in the same vein. So, okay, let me look at this map again. So, Jet Set Willie likes, yeah, basically. Okay. So I think this is depth 50. Yeah, okay. No, that's not it. Where the fuck is it then? All these rooms just look the same. That's the problem. It's just impenetrable. Okay, hang on. So it's... I think all of the all of the Ultimate Play the Game ones are winnable. I believe it's like the first pressing of Jet Set Willy, which you can't beat because some items just never spawn or something. I get the feeling there was a bug fix. So we're at depth 14. But I don't understand this. Oh, wait, hang on. No, I just can't find out where I am. No, just completely lost. No, absolutely no idea. Maybe if I... There's like a really long shaft. Oh, wait, no. Okay, I see where I am now. Okay. Aha! We are actually on the right path, I think. So if we go down this way... Fucking Birdland. Oh yeah, sometimes stalactites stop you from hanging on to those things, so, you know, good luck with that. Yeah, I think if we go across here... No. It is very funny to just send poor Sabre Man free falling. Very amusing. So to overcome the spider's curse, just recite a Bible verse. There. You know what this is? This is actually progress. We've actually made progress. We're at depth 20. Let's see that again. I like that. Just adding insult to injury. We're 27 fathoms deep. So yeah, you might think, oh, switching the enemies off is against the spirit of the game. No, it's actually like a way better way to play. Like, this is actually fun. It becomes more like a play box, a toy box, if you will. Where you're just free to wander around, try and find the weapons that you need. Greatest enemy is nature, it's true. So you might be wondering, how deep does the cavern go? Let's take a look at that map again. It goes 52 fathoms deep. And the best part is there's almost fucking nothing down here. The stuff that you need, I think, is like around the 40 to 1 mark. So from like floors 1 to floor 40 is where the stuff actually is, and then there's just 12 extra floors of just nothing. just shit to get lost in. But yeah, how do I... What's the best way to I also like how much faster he starts to get when he's really falling. It's funny. So okay, here's the thing. I think this would appeal to sickos. If you had like a platform game aficionado would absolutely love this. I think they would very much enjoy it. It's all about angles. It's all about geometry. It's about angles. Making the right jump. You can't change direction mid jump. By the way, you are 10,000% committed. So it has that appeal, but I think you really want to play it on like the... What the fuck was that? I think no enemies mode is the way to go. Maybe infinite lives, or if you want a challenge, keep the limited lives on. But playing it the normal way seems... I absolutely would not have the patience for this. But, you know... yeah, you can't... You know, it is realistic. If Sabre Man was real, he wouldn't be able to change his jump trajectory. That's the realism power of the ZX Spectrum. Cool. Oh, nice save. But yeah, I get it, but I don't get it. I would like to, like I said, I really wanted to get at least one of the routes done, but I was just constant, even with the map, even with a completely clear map, it's just so overwhelming that it's just too big. Anyway, that's enough Underwurlde. We're out. Now, hold on a minute. I gotta bring up another rhyme. So okay, that's Underwurlde done. Done. Now here's the one I'm dreading. Nope, not that one. You didn't see that. This is Night Law, the third Sabre Man game. Now, this is like legitimately one of the most important, beloved ZX Spectrum games of all time. The engine that it used was called Filmation. It made isometric platformers very popular. If you've ever played Solstice or Equinox, this is the game that inspired it. Now it's time for me to read. My journey's end is near, as the last few ebbs of daylight dance fleetingly in the cooling twilight, and then suddenly dart off to chase the red sinking sun. Behind me I feel night's dark icy fingers slither up long looming shadows, hiding behind large mounds and boulders, watching my every move, silently waiting. For days I have journeyed from the realms of the Jungle Wolf to Nightlaw Castle to seek the old dying wizard and ask for his help to free me from this deathly curse. For countless nights I have slept chained to trees to keep my deathly curse at bay, but now I am here. My footsteps echo around the damp, mossy walls of the large chamber. As I enter through the open main gateway, colossal doors judder open in an untouched groaning symphony, beckoning me forward on my quest. I sense the old wizard's gaze playing upon me. encapsulated within the labyrinth of traps and tests, to keep all but the most persistent of unwanted guests who seek an audience with the great wizard Melchior. Suddenly, a cool blue mist starts to ebb forth from the cracks in the ancient stonework. As it does so, it begins to take form and become a powerful, swimming, swirling vortex of energy. Over all the noise can be heard the chanting and singing of long-forgotten tunes, all sung in a blur of forgetfulness. The mist's tunes. The wizard's older now than all. His help you seek within this wall. For 40 days your quest may last. Locate the potion, make it fast. This hideous spell upon your soul. To lose its hold must be your goal. Beware, the traps from here begin. The cauldron tells what must go in. To break the curse and make the spell. To save yourself and make you well. The mist suddenly ceases its action and dissipates as quickly as it came. I drop to the floor and with full knowledge of the old wizard I begin my quest. Dimly lit torches light the massive stone walls, their tired flickering flames never seeming to penetrate the inky darkness for more than a few feet. Crystalline merkils, hideous hobgoblins, stand frozen on huge monoliths, glittering in the cool, trembling moonlight. Encapsulated by the old wizard long ago, they await their fate in an unending task of defense, silent and stony. This is to be their last everlasting fate, as guardians of Nightlore Castle, until the ultimate death of the old sorcerer. The moon has risen quickly, and in the fullness of its cool blue light I become a werewolf. My fate is now all too clear. I had but 40 days and 40 nights to find the old wizard and seek his help and magical instruction before my tormented soul becomes forever a werewolf. And yes, this got a Famicom Disk System port. I don't know why. Was that Jalico? Did they do that? That seems like something they'd do. Actually, I'm going to check that. Nightlore Famicom Disk System. Oh shit, it was Jalico. Okay, good. I thought it was. It's always Jalico. Yeah, infinite time and infinite lives are available. We don't need them. So look at this. This is an isometric puzzle platformer. We get to see a more detailed Saberman at least. I like that, like, as he's walking around, he looks around, he's like looking at stuff. Oh, but we've turned into the hideous werewolf. Oh, look at him. Look at him go. Now, so they said in the intro 40 days and 40 nights, right? Can we push this table? Aha! Curse of the West Scrunkle. he is a bit of a scrunkly boy, isn't he? Well, we actually get a decent look at Saberman this time. He's got the old Jungle Explorer helmet. Oh, that's something that kills me. I see. So yeah, this game has a day and night cycle. Oh, no. Oh, okay. So yeah, the game, it's like, obviously each day is incredibly short, but if you don't find the cure within 40 passages of the moon, then you will turn into a werewolf forever. No, I think there was like a spike on top of the wall. But when you're the werewolf, you actually jump higher. You can, like, jump 2 blocks worth. So, sometimes you have to... I've got a teacup now. So, like, sometimes you have to, you know, wait to turn into the werewolf so you can actually make it across a jump. Oh, do these... Interesting. Let's wait this out. Because I'm pretty sure I can't jump across that as Sabre, man. You also can't jump straight up, apparently. So let's back it up. Let's back it up. Absolutely not. No way. Can't make this jump. I see how it is. One more try. Nope. Impossible. And you can't walk around it because there's just a wall here. Oh, hello. Aha. Well. Son of a... Oh, wait, hang on. Wait a minute. We should be able to clear that. Maybe if we... Oh, we can make it a little closer. Okay. Hey, there we go. Easy game. It's okay. I'm just turning into the... Ooh, ooh. Eh? What killed me? Explain yourself. Okay, that's better. So yeah, unfortunately this has the same problem that I have with the other games. There's just... Oh, I didn't show you the map, did I? Silly me. Hang on. There we go. There's your Night Law map. I think this might be slightly smaller than Underwurlde, but it's still absolutely honking massive. Yep, there's a lot here. The other thing to sort of point out is, and I haven't really mentioned it yet, but like the covers for these games are very nondescript and eerie almost. Like, let's take a look at... Nope. Sabre Wulf. No info. No, nothing. I don't think they had like screenshots on the back either. Underwurlde. Just a big demon. Night Lord. Just this horrible face. So these games like are intentionally mysterious and vague. They ask you to... Like the bits of story that I've been reading, that's pretty much all you get for like instructions. You get the basic controls in the manuals, but that is it. You have to figure it out from the story that you're given. And obviously, you know, there's a little bit of using your imagination involved, but... And you know, if this is like a type of game that you like, just a mystery that you have to solve, you will be super into these. But I just get lost so easily that I find it very difficult to get into them. Yeah, the least oh fuck off map so far. It doesn't help that the isometric perspective is kind of weird. Like, how do I make this jump? Absolutely unknown. Maybe Saberman can make it. Nope. Absolutely not. No way. Maybe this time? Nope. I think I have to wait to be the werewolf. Unless that was it. Nope. Completely impossible. Now, of course, this wasn't the first isometric game, but it definitely spawned a lot of imitators on European home microcomputers. So, if you're wondering where the original Batman game came from, the Head Over Heels, Sweevo's World, you can thank Nightlaw. Unfortunately, yeah, the 3D effect is absolutely great for the system. This is like top tier stuff. But it's really unclear. Hey, like, what am I doing wrong? I think this might be where we end. Nightlaw. Do you believe in miracles? Okay, I definitely want to clear this room. I feel I can do it. Total depth perception victory. Hey, check it out. Also, frame rate is completely dependent on how many items there are in a room. So if there's not many objects in a room, the game will go at a incredibly fast speed. Yeah, that's the problem. Like, it could definitely do with some shadows, but side problem: how do you make a game that looks like this have shadows? Hey, rude. Percentage of quest completed 12%. Overall rating poor. Well, I mean, yeah, that's not wrong. That's pretty accurate. Yeah, Saberman does have a strut. Let's see it again. Look at him go. Yes. Peak gaming. I'm having fun. I like the way that he looks over his shoulder though. That's a cute little detail. Okay, that's enough of that. Okay, so... And surprisingly, that's all the Saberman games on this disc. There was another one called Pentagram where he's a wizard that's not here for some reason. But there was also meant to be another one, which I've kept accidentally opening up. Maya Mare. At least I'm assuming that's how it's pronounced. So, Underwurlde. You know what, I'll put some fitting music on. There we go. As you may have seen from the map, Underwurlde has 3 exits, and one of those exits, each exit like references a different future Saberman game. One references Nightlaw, one references Pentagram, and the other has this rhyme. The potion casts its magic strong, all evil must beware. The spell is broken, you are free, go forth to Maya Mare. And when you beat Pentagram, you're told that your adventure continues in Maya Mare. And it never got released. Apparently, like, some of the design work was done, but absolutely none of the coding was, and they were just making so many games all at once that Maya Mare just sort of fell by the wayside, and they couldn't. They never released it. We now enter our final game of the evening. Oh, did I? Ah, there we go. Gunfright! Now, for some reason, this is the only one that's a PDF rather than a text file, but so we'll have to take it. And I'd like to apologise to our Americans in the audience. Howdy, partners. Now, y'all listen up. Seems we got ourselves a new sheriff in town. Reckons he gonna clear the town of the meanest and fastest gun-toting bunch of rootin'-tootin' gunslingers which ever did hit the Wild West. Goes by the name of Sheriff Quickjaw, yes sirree. Meanwhile, in the sheriff's office, telegram. Whole load of baddies are whooping and a wailing, heading straight for town. Lock up your houses, bar up your shops, and wait for the sheriff to clear out the mobs. Stop. Sheriff Quickjaw strings into action, and within the blink of an eye is away on his trusty steed, Panto. Well, I just get on my horsey, rustle up them thar bunch of no-good trouble roosters, and... What the fuck is this? Ride them... Oh, okay, I got it. Ride them straight out of town, no messing. A-coming in here, a-wailing, a-hollering, a-yelling, a-robbing, and a-shooting all of these here fine, friendly town kinsfolk. I gotta get some... oh, Jesus. I gotta get some of that normality restored to this here little old town. And I best get ready before... I'm so sorry. Before them gunslingers arrive. And ain't nobody gonna stand in my way, no sir. Jesus. It's written phonetically. I just gonna get some of that ammunition, and I'm ready for for them baddies as soon as they's hit town. Why, I might even make myself rich with all of them big fat rewards on offer. Dang nabbit, go get them villains, Sheriff Quickjaw. Sorry. I'm so sorry. It was written phonetically. What am I supposed to do? I was doing all that dramatic reading earlier, and then I gotta read this. Okay, right. This is the best game on the collection in terms of ZX Spectrum games. Gunfright owns incredibly hard. This is our punishment for all the times someone phonetically writes out a Dick Van Dyke Cockney accent. Thank you for being understanding. So, this starts with you shooting moneybags. You might have noticed I haven't posted a map because there isn't one. So we're starting with 1,760 bucks. We are Sheriff Quickjaw. We look a lot like Sabre Man, but we're completely different. This is more of an arcade adventure. This is, well, more arcade than adventure. We have to pay attention to these townsfolk pointing out where the bad guys are. And if we walk into people, they die. Generally a bad idea. We don't want to do that. Oh, hey, look at that. They actually get rid of the... You may have noticed that our horse was called Panto. And I think that's a reference to pantomime. Because It's just a riding horse. It's not a real horse, but it means you move faster. So the objective here is you gotta go around town, looking for people, pointing out where the current villain is. So there's no map because we just have to find people who are pointing. Nothing in here. What if Sabre Man had a go? Oh. Ah! A helpful citizen is pointing out where the bad guy is. What's that? Billy's stuck in the well. So now we have a shootout. Let's try that again. Can we actually shoot this guy fast enough? Ah. Oh, Panto is a colour of horse. Oh, that could be it. Got him. And this is the entire gameplay. We just wander around town, try not to walk into innocents, find out where the bad guy is. Oh, that was quick. And take him out. Also, you may have noticed that bullets cost money, so every time we have to reload. Oh my god. Wait, no. Oh, that's beautiful. This also sums up the PS1 version of Lethal Enforcers 2. Correct. That game has no chill. Oh, look at that face, though. Oh, it's beautiful. So is it just a case of... Oh, I guess it's when... Why did he not shoot? Oh, is he waiting for us to reload? That's kind of him. Why is hella Jeff wanted dead or alive? He's done some crimes. God, this isn't... Yeah, two-person horse costume. Oh, Pantomino. Yeah, no. Got him. We also emerge from our Stetson. I'm pretty sure that's how... That's where sheriffs come from in the wild. I'm pretty sure. The main thing you want to watch out for are these pedestrians who just want to run into you. Constant rewinding of the gunfights aside, I think this is a much better use of the idea. You know, it's more arcade, it's more immediate. I feel I can get somewhere with this game, whereas with the others I'm just completely lost. But again, I don't want to take a big dumperoo on these games. I don't think they are for someone. That someone isn't me, and that's fine. But I wanted to sort of show them off as best as I could. But yeah, the telegram shows you how much stuff costs. So if I have to reload my 6-shooter now, it's 5x6, so $30. But they can get more expensive. And the fine is when you run into somebody. Whereas your bounty is your current score. I like that the townspeople just look like spooky ghosts. My one complaint is that the the viewing distance, the view box is not as big as the other games. This uses a different engine. It uses Filmation 2, so it's technically more advanced, but because, you know, we're actually scrolling, there's no flick screen here, but that means that the view is more restricted. He's down this way. Oh, that's another advantage. If you have the horse, you can just run into people without dying. Although you still get penalised, obviously. Can we catch the Sundance Kid? Oh, I see. You have to wait until it says draw. So you have to keep a bead on him until it says draw. Got it. That makes sense. Oh shit! What the fuck happened to Jesse James? Is that accurate? Can any Wild West historians clue us in on this one? If that's an accurate representation of Jesse James, please let me know. Okay, I won't cheat too much for the rest. I wanna get at least this guy. I don't think the map is like randomly generated, but I think like some of the like the cacti don't always appear where. I think I had like some cacti spawn on me at one point, like spawn on top of me. That was fun. I love that it's just like just a horse thing he puts between his legs. That's really funny. Yeah, the name has always confused me. Sadly, we do not get to... To be fair, Dracula's had his ass kicked for the last month. Poor guy needs a rest. Let's see if we can take out Jesse James. Oh my god, this face! So you have to keep a bead on them and then shoot when draw appears before they do. I guess we're starting the next loop. Butch Cassidy. Butch Cassidy, oh there he is. That's a good face. But yeah, this definitely feels more like the kind of game that I could get into. This is making me think more of Jetpac. It's very simple, very arcade style. Not quite an Abobo, no, not quite. The one thing I haven't figured out, I don't know whether they can hide in buildings. It doesn't seem like they can. But you can go in the buildings if you want. He's over here. Now, if they'd gotten rid of, like, the... Was that him? No. If they'd gotten rid of, like, the guys pointing out where the bandit is, I can imagine this getting a lot more frustrating. Oh, they can be inside buildings. Understood. Ah. I'm getting better at this. Butcher's had one too many, though I don't know of what of. Ma Baker! Oh dear, Ma Baker, is everything alright? You good? I walked into that guy. Oh no, there's too many townspeople here. Oh no! Oh, I've just had a horrible realization. Ma Baker looks like a Beano character. That's like this awful baby. This awful baby that like, oh fuck, I can't remember its name. But like it has a stroller that's just like got guns and cannonballs and shit in it. Famous Beano character, the awful baby. God damn it, did I summon Biffo? Why? The thing is, there is like a 90s version of Biffo that's not, you know, whatever the fuck 60s and 70s Biffo is. There is a normal Biffo out there, I swear. He does exist. Yeah, I can see that they're filling the town with a lot more innocence, making this a lot harder. Negative zone Biffo. Although that does remind me, there is something that I would like to do in future streams. How would any of you be interested in me looking over old British games magazines? I was thinking specifically Nintendo Magazine System. I think that would be quite interesting. If that sounds interesting to you, then let me know. Send a postcard to the usual address. I've kind of got to find this Ma Baker now. I'm emotionally invested. Good, good. Ah, was that? No. Oh, there they are. Okay, we'll make this the last one we get. Oh, shot him in the back. No honor in this West. I'm not sure how you're supposed to win some of these. No, I can't. Listen, you heard me absolutely demolish the American language earlier. French would be no better. Yeah, this is okay. The fact that the draw happens so quickly makes that very difficult. Wild Bill! Oh my god, is that a lawmaster? Have we... I feel like I'm about to fight a wizard. Wild Bill. Okay, we'll make this the last one. Ah, Wild Bill. His mouth could be anything. That's exactly the one I was thinking of. Oh, hi. There you are. No, let me... I shot you. I shot you. So yeah, their movement is like completely random. Okay, now they just okay, that's a reused face, so that's fine. We'll just let this credit die out naturally. Honestly, I kind of wish this was the one that got the Famicom Disk System port. I think this is really interesting. Oh, he's on a horse as well! Absolutely no chill. He's just gonna shoot us. I wonder if we get shot, can we just shoot back? No. Okay. I understand. Well done. Player 1 is today's top today's top score is good. Sadly, it's not co-op. God, I wish it was. Okay, so that's... Fuck, let me change the game name. Now, for extra features, I'm not going to risk watching all of this because, I don't know, might get me in trouble. But we'll watch one. We'll watch like a couple seconds of one because I get to warn you with. So that's cameo showcase. Oh, a Banjo-Kazooie Nuts and Bolts showcase. Good. No, that's fine. That's good. Okay. So here's the one we want. I'm only going to show a couple seconds of this, but prepare for Ken Lobb jump scare.
I knew who Rare was, and I always respected them, but I never got to meet them until a week after I started at Nintendo. In come Tim and Chris Stamper with a 100% finished version of the first level of Donkey Kong Country. My first real task at Nintendo was to go figure out how much money it was going to take to buy all their hardware and software.
Ken Lobb's first job at Nintendo.
Chris were like, there's this other game we'd like you to see. And they pitched me a game, funny enough, called Brute Force. That was Killer Instinct.
It wasn't really anything other than just a demo. But when Nintendo came and had a look at it and they were looking at the 3D characters...
Yeah, Brummy Ninja!
They asked us if we could do a fighting game based on that because they liked the way it looked.
They had a block button, they had no combos, it was just...
Sadly, we can't rewind, but
I wouldn't say Mortal
TJ
Kombat
Combo was called Mr. Fist.
The way they were going to let you level up your character in the arcade, but it wasn't KI. So I'd been playing a ton of Street Fighter, I'm a huge fighting game fan, and so like I usually do when I meet with developers, like, that was a great idea. What if you did this?
Within the first 5 minutes of being in the game, he was going kapow, pow, kaw, koo, koo. And he was really into his martial arts films and his martial arts games, and so we thought maybe we've got a real enthusiast here. And him and Chris Tilston together kind of came up with a combo system, developed that, and took it to the next level.
I wrote this spec, about 10 pages of here's the way we should think about combos for Killer Instinct. And in that original doc, you know, we talked about just open, auto double, and finisher. It was Rare that came up with the idea of linkers. They came up with air juggles. But we again had to build all this from the animation set that we had in place.
When we first started putting the animation into Killer Instinct, we tried hand animation, but then we switched over to using a motion capture suit.
The best motion capture device that we could buy, and that's what we looked for, was something called Flock
I
of
love
Birds.
this. This is great.
It was basically a tethered solution. In other words,
In a second.
every one of these little sensors that was on the body of the motion capture artist had to be connected to a wire that went to a harness that connected to this huge apparatus on the ceiling.
We got the 3D animation from data which was pulled in from small magnets which were on different parts of the body.
You had to stand on this stage that underneath had a humongous electromagnet. These were all basically being detected by this giant magnet. And because the technology was young, it broke every time we did a character.
There we go, perfect. We'll end it there. I don't want to get in trouble. But actually, I believe they did put that up on YouTube. Thinking of Killer Instinct. Yeah, here it is. Or at least somebody else has put it up, so I can just post it here. Sodding things broke again, Rareware employee. So at one point they tried doing the voices themselves, and initially Jago was described as sounding like a Brummy ninja, which is something that only our UK viewers will get. I understand it. But there you go, if you want to see the whole thing. Unfortunately, you have to unlock all of this stuff if you want to learn about the Fast and the Furriest, which is a racing game which has like Sabre Wulf and Banjo and Vela from Jet Force Gemini. You're out of luck. You gotta reach level 19. Fortunately, they put quite a few of them up on YouTube, so you don't have to master some of the other games on here. You don't have to learn how to play Battletoads Arcade. Okay, I'm curious. I just want to see what options they got for this. So they've got like different control schemes. How do I select? Oh, control options. Modern controls. I see. So yeah, Jet Force Gemini extensively used the C buttons for movement, and so it's quite difficult to play on anything that's not an N64 controller. Fuck, I really want to play this, but we can't. No. We'll emulate the original N64 version, I think. We can use the proper pad and everything, so that seems like the way to go for that. But there we go. We whinged and moaned our way through 7 of Rareware's. Sorry, Ultimate Play the Games is ZX Spectrum games. I hope I presented them in a way that was interesting. Yeah, that would be, I think, like Perfect Dark, you can, because the version here is based on the Xbox Live version, so you can, they added like a bunch of control options for that. Although I'm one of those twisted people who can I like the N64 controller for GoldenEye. Absolutely impossible to play the Switch version without the N64 controller, because you can't change the buttons in that. I think like the Xbox One version lets you fuck around with a few settings, but not the Switch Online one. Anyway, my voice is starting to go. Okay, we're not wrapping up just yet. There's one more thing I've got to do. A couple of people have already seen it, but hang on. Wait a minute. I've got some advertising to do. Whoops. Oh, there goes the mic. Let me go. Where is it? It's here somewhere. Come on. You're in here somewhere, I know you are. This is the problem of having like 100 Mega Drive game screens in a single folder. There it is. Okay. Reset transform. There we go. Don't mind me. I'm just doing stuff. Okay, I think the funniest thing is like the Switch version is the only one that they added online to. That seems incredibly cruel. It's just like a monkey's paw turning, curling its finger. Okay, here we go. Okay, back in business. So, I did a thing. I updated my website a few hours ago. Because it's the first and I gotta update. The link does work, right? So we look at 4 different Mega Drive collections, including the Smash Pack on Dreamcast, the one on PS2 and PSP, the one on Xbox 360 and PS3, and the one on every console at the moment. I'm quite happy with the captions in this one. There's quite a few nice little jokes. There's also some jokes in some of the screenshots themselves. In particular, Phantasy Star 3 and Landstalker. No, we didn't cover the Game Boy Advance version. I specifically mention it in the intro. I'm like, nope, doesn't count. Sorry. But no, we also look at the modern one, which literally has different problems on each console. Yeah, there's the Altered Beast has that code where you can change what beast appears on each stage. That's actually like a really cool little feature. But yeah, we got the modern one has like different problems depending on the version you're playing. So that's cool. And I also go over what games could be in future Mega Drive collections and where you can play other versions of Mega Drive games if you so desire. But yeah, it was a fun article to put together. And I also tried to figure out what revisions of each game they used. Hilariously, I think I mentioned this in the last stream. They forgot the patch for Phantasy Star 3 where they get rid of the red cross. they were like, it's Phantasy Star 3. No one's going to notice. And you know what? They were right. It's true. I also found out there's 2 revisions of Galaxy Force 2. One has a massive typo in the endings. Which version do they use in the modern collection? You'll have to read and find out. Anyway, so that's my advertising done. Where's the button to make this stop? There we go. Thank you. Thank you for humoring me. Okay, got it. I'll try and remember that. I completely forgot about the... So both Spinball and Echo were in C. Okay, got it. Yes, I hope you enjoyed this... exploration of some ZX Spectrum games that aren't really for me but are historically significant, and I hope I presented it in an interesting and funny manner, but also respectful. What I would say is play Jetpac, play Underwurlde with the enemies off, and play Gunfright. That's my message to you. No stream for the rest of the week. I don't think. No, that sounds about right. Yeah, we've got stuff to do. So we'll. I think next week we'll start our next set of collections. Thanks for Specky coverage. You're welcome. So my plan. I've been hinting at it, but we may as well just tell you. We're gonna look at all of the Namco Museum games on PS1, but we're gonna do it a little differently. We're going to do a 100% exhibits run. We're gonna look at every single item you can look at in those museums. Every single one. We are gonna see so many printed circuit boards. So many. We're gonna do that on the PlayStation TV. I think it'll be interesting. I really like the Namco Museum games on PS1. They're very interesting, and yeah, we get to barge in on Pac-Man on the toilet. What more could you ask for? So we'll probably get that started next week. So please look forward to it. For now, though, I'm gonna sleep and I'm not gonna think about Saberman for a while. I think I don't wanna. Had enough. Okay. You let's hold on. Wait. Hold on. No, okay, I think we're good. Okay, well, I will see you. Please dream in isometric platforming. Okay. We'll see you next time. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.